Transform the ordinary into extraordinary living and working areas through the natural beauty of Naturestone. Your home is your castle and most likely your largest investment. You take pride in it. You want it to look its best. But what about those forgotten rooms, the garage, and the basement?
We had to recarpet our basement 3 times in the past 15 years. And this was just because of very bad water problems in the basement.
My garage floor was a mess. It was pitted, the paint came up, it was uneven, it had cracks. It was a total mess.
The basement was in pretty bad shape. The floor was concrete, it was uneven, pitted, cracked, damp in spots.
In the process of pulling the carpet up and everything, we found all the dampness, all the mold, the foam had rotted, the carpet had rotted.
The kids never wanted to go down there, and we only went down when we absolutely had to.
I was going to put carpet back, but seeing that carpet was not going to be an option again down here.
Why put up with cracked, pitted, damp, uneven concrete floors? Your home deserves the beautiful, low-maintenance, permanent flooring solution, Naturestone. This unique blend of natural stone and specially formulated epoxy creates a seamless, slip-resistant, granular carpet floor. You'll find that Naturestone offers many practical as well as aesthetic benefits.
Naturestone was the only real solution for our situation.
My husband actually suggested Naturestone. He'd heard about it through a friend. When he told me what it was, though, I was a little skeptical. Well, what difference is that going to make? It's concrete now. We're just going to put rock down there. I couldn't picture the kids playing on a hard rock floor. Plus, with the dampness, I wasn't sure if Naturestone was the right way to go. But then they explained that a lot of people put it around their pools, so it'll do fine even if a little dampness does come in.
I was so sold on tiling the basement, but when I actually saw the product and the samples that they sent us and the variety of colors we could pick from, I was totally sold on it. And then I knew that we were going to have a problem with the unevenness of the concrete underneath the staircase. And here again, it was the perfect solution to take care of that as well.
Your garage is an extension of your home and often your main entrance. It's where many people get the first impression of your home, so you want it to be attractive. Enhancing your home today includes your garage, and that means Naturestone. Over time, your concrete floor will crack, become pitted, and deteriorate. Oil leaks leave stains. Snow, ice, mud, and leaves get tracked into the garage and sometimes into the house as well. Other flooring alternatives like paint and coatings don't hold up any better than the concrete, and they don't eliminate the unsightliness and hazards.
I tried the sealant, I tried the concrete. It always looked like a patch job. No matter what I did, it looked like a patch job. Then I called Naturestone.
Naturestone offers a free in-home consultation. We'll send a Naturestone representative to measure your floor and assess any problem areas. He'll determine the amount of stone needed to complete your floor and answer any questions you may have. He'll show you our alphabetical listing of satisfied customers, tens of thousands from every city and suburb in the area, including some of your neighbors and friends.
So these, in some form or another, all have a Naturestone product in their homes?
Exactly.
He'll also tell you about Naturestone's exclusive warranty that's second to none in the industry. Naturestone's porous texture allows water to pass right through, so you won't have to worry about slipping or sliding. The surface stays clean, dry, and safe, and you won't need to replace it like you do ordinary concrete. Naturestone is twice as strong as concrete. It's even stain and salt resistant.
I didn't believe before when I had heard that everyone that sees your garage will say how nice it looks. Every single person that has come has said how nice it looks.
A Naturestone garage creates a wonderful first impression for visitors to your home, and a Naturestone garage is easy to maintain. Naturestone can enhance other livable spaces in your home too. Sunrooms, recreation rooms, laundry rooms. In fact, you probably have as much livable space in your basement as on your entire first floor. A Naturestone floor can instantaneously transform a dark, damp basement into a lovely, livable, inviting space for an office, an exercise room, even a home theater.
We chose a lighter stone, which in the end we were thrilled we did because it brightened up the entire basement.
Basement flooding from heavy rains, water backup, even hydrostatic pressure that forces water up through the concrete, none of these will harm a Naturestone floor. Other flooring solutions just don't last. Paint peels, tiles pop, carpet gets damp and mildewy. Coatings and broadcast systems can experience all of these problems. Oftentimes, mold and mildew can breed between these floor coverings and the concrete, creating unsafe and unsanitary conditions in your home. Naturestone's porosity lets the water pass right through, so the flooring stays put and stays beautiful. It's mold and mildew resistant. In fact, Naturestone by its very design won't breed mold and mildew, and it's even fire resistant. We call it the permanent flooring solution.
I can't tell you how exquisite it looks. People come in and they just go, oh my gosh. And they all say, it looks like carpet. But it's not. It's Naturestone.
Let's take a look at a Naturestone installation. To assure the quality of the floor, we prepare the surface carefully so the Naturestone will bond properly. Our specially designed expansion strips honor the control joints in your floor, which allow for expansion and contraction. They also are used to maintain a clean separation between different colors on your Naturestone floor. Any concrete steps are encased in a custom-built wooden form, which will allow the Naturestone to be poured to a uniform thickness around the sides and the top of the step. The forms will be removed for the final top coat. Cracks are filled with an epoxy and sand mix that prevents moisture from entering the substrate and cracking the surface further. New drain covers are installed which will be even with the floor's new surface and will allow the natural drainage of the floor to be maintained. Naturestone's exclusive flooring system uses a specially formulated epoxy resin with 100% solids. That means you are getting full-strength epoxy that has not been diluted with solvents such as xylene. We pre-package and pre-measure it to assure quality control. Only the best stone is used, selected especially for our unique flooring system. We wash, dry, and package it in 50-pound units. Different sized stones require different stone and epoxy ratios. With Naturestone, you always get the proper mix, and your floor is always backed by Naturestone's exclusive warranty. Each batch of resin and stone is custom blended for you at your home. It is then hand troweled by our professional installers. The thickness of the material is adjusted to smooth uneven spots. Areas that would have been difficult to cover with tile, vinyl, or carpet are seamlessly resurfaced with Naturestone. The final finish glistens with the incomparable beauty of natural stone. Once the epoxy is dry, usually the next day, any wooden forms are removed and nail holes are filled. Then we apply a protective top coat to ensure that you get the best quality, longest lasting flooring.
I was very happy with the Naturestone crew that came out to work on my house today. They were polite, they were courteous, they were timely. They used drop cloths on all the carpeting and all the floors in the house. I needed some help moving some furniture and some stuff out of the house as well. They helped doing that. I can't say enough how professional and the quality of work that I see going down is beyond excellent.
When my daughter first saw it, she said, wow, it sparkles. So she thought it was the greatest thing because we had a sparkling floor.
I walk around with my nylons. I kick my shoes off. It doesn't snag your nylons. It's just the perfect solution to a basement that really couldn't be carpeted anymore.
Why can't other stone and epoxy flooring companies guarantee your satisfaction the way Naturestone can? They may use inferior epoxy. We use the highest quality epoxy created exclusively for Naturestone applications. Their epoxy may be diluted with solvents. Ours is 100% solids and is never cut. They may use more stone and less epoxy in their mix, so they can offer a lower initial price, but when adhesion fails and the floor needs replaced, you'll pay more later. A simple comparison is if you were preparing Rice Krispies treats and used only half the amount of marshmallows as called for in the recipe. The end result may look the same, but the rice kernels would not bond together and the dessert would fall apart. With Naturestone, you always get the proper stone and epoxy recipe for the type of stone you've chosen. They may spread the mixture thinly, which is less expensive, until it needs repaired. Naturestone is hand-troweled to the right thickness for the condition of your floor to provide maximum strength. They may charge hidden costs for repairs. With Naturestone's exclusive warranty, there are no surprises. And if you sell your home, the next homeowner is covered too. Why does Naturestone outperform all other flooring or overlay products? The answer is dampness, water, moisture, and hydrostatic pressure. Paints peel off, tiles can become loose and pop off, carpet can get damp and mildewy, coatings like sealed or broadcast systems can easily fail. None of these products address the primary concern of water, either from the top down or from dampness in the concrete being forced up. All of these products can become breeding grounds for mold and mildew. Only Naturestone addresses the issue of water as it eliminates puddles and keeps your floor safe, clean, dry, and mold and mildew resistant. Naturestone is the only flooring solution for basements, garages, and more. Naturestone is the original and the best. Having installed over 10 million square feet for more than 25,000 customers in Ohio and western Pennsylvania, people trust Naturestone. Our products have been developed and time-tested after years of research and are manufactured by us. Our people are highly trained in the art of installing Naturestone. We set the standards for the industry. We value our reputation, and we care. That's why the name Naturestone is synonymous with natural stone and epoxy flooring.
It's like we got an addition put on the house. I mean, that's how we feel. We have this whole new space that we can use, that we were missing out on.
It has been voted the one gathering place in our family now for all of the holidays and birthdays. And
how many parties have we had since we've had it installed, and
how many
still,
weekends?
It looks brand new. There's no wear and tear on it at all.
I have a sister who's in real estate, and she was just amazed when she saw it.
That's
And she
right,
said
yeah.
they're starting to see Naturestone in some of the newer installations, and she said it has really contributed to an increase in our property value. There's no question about it.
It's definitely a good investment.
With asthma and allergies an issue in our home, carpeting was fine, but it was very hard to keep it clean. Now with Naturestone, it's so easy to maintain. There's no chance of mold or mildew underneath the carpet and the padding. It's not only improved and increased the value of our home, but it has increased the value of our life in that home, and that it's such a clean environment. Don't you agree?
Absolutely, because I can even tell myself having asthma that because it's the cleanliness of it, and because that we don't have the mold from the carpet and so forth like that building up in the cat hair and so forth, that it has actually improved my breathing and has really helped quite a bit.
That's because all the dust mites moved out.
Naturestone has helped in putting the finishing touch on our plans for finally using the space in our basement.
Isn't it time you transformed the ordinary into the extraordinary? With Naturestone, you can solve your basement and garage floor problems and keep your home and family safe. Enhance the value of your home with the beauty and durability of Naturestone. Visit our website at www.naturestonefloors.com or call 1-800-358-0583 for the dealer nearest you.